This is the All About Vision series from the Early Years Project. The role of vision in development. Throughout our videos, we use QR codes to direct you to different resources. In order to use a QR code in a video, pause the video where the QR code appears, and then from a separate device, open the camera and point the camera at the QR code like you're taking a picture. A link will pop up, either tap or hold it, and it will take you to the resource. If that doesn't work, you can try holding your device steady or get closer to the screen. If you need to access the QR code from the device that you are watching this video on, you can do that using a screenshot. So when the QR code appears in the video, take a screenshot, and then later on you can open your phone's photos or whatever device and find that screenshot, tap or hold the QR code, and then the link will pop up for you to access the resource. The role of vision in development. Vision plays an important role in a child's overall development, particularly in communication, social, emotional, and cognitive skills. Babies rely heavily on visual input to learn about their environment and build early emotional bonds. If there are any delays, differences, or challenges in visual development, early detection allows for timely support, which can significantly improve meeting milestones and educational outcomes or goals. Vision plays a big role in communication development from the very beginning. Babies watch faces to learn language and communicate. Hearing words, along with seeing gestures and facial expressions in certain situations, helps them learn meaning. We can watch this little video. Vision plays a big role in how people connect to others. Healthy vision helps babies recognize faces, make eye contact, and build emotional bonds. It allows them to seek comfort, notice how others feel, share attention, and begin to develop empathy. Clear vision helps babies connect what they hear with what they see, like what happens when they shake a rattle or drop a toy. This can help them understand cause and effect. As they grow, they learn to rely on vision to recognize patterns, shapes, and objects, which helps build memory, problem-solving skills, and an early understanding of the world. Supporting healthy vision and overall development supports a child's ability to learn, explore, and grow. Understanding vision milestones also helps parents nurture and stimulate their baby's visual skills in a positive, age-appropriate way. Milestone expectations vary among medical professionals, school systems, and early education providers. The following list compiles guidelines from multiple national organizations and is used throughout the Early Years Project. Please continue to use the milestone expectations most relevant to you and your organization. Understanding how the eye works and typical vision milestones can help support a child's visual skills and overall development, especially in the areas of language acquisition, social interaction, safety awareness, and overall well-being. Check out our introduction video, and that is called Vision in the Early Years, an Overview of Sensory Development. And that will give you some more information on how the eye works and vision-related developmental milestones. The milestones that are addressed in this introduction video are listed in the handout that's pictured here over to the right. And this handout is also available on our website. The QR code here will take you to the Early Years landing page on illinoissoundbeginnings.org. Lastly, these milestones serve only as a guide. If you have a trusted source that you use for child development, please continue to use that. Here are a couple of popular and reliable sources for early childhood developmental milestones, and these are used by both parents and professionals alike. The first one is from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC. The next one is the American Academy of Pediatrics, the AAP. And their website, healthychildren.org, has milestones as well as a lot of information for parents about health issues, safety, and information even on a lot of other things like formula, potty training, personal fitness, screen time, the teenage years. Seriously, so much. It can be really hard to tell if your baby or young child has something else going on by monitoring milestones alone. It's a really easy and simple concept, but I think giving an example makes it easier to remember. So let's walk through a situation that parents and caregivers can relate to. This is Maya. She is 9 months old and she loves cuddles and peekaboo. She really dislikes peas, socks, and whenever her dad is getting a good night's sleep. Her dad enjoys watching her explore the world, but lately he's noticed something that concerns him. She smiles when he talks to her and babbles back, but she doesn't seem to follow his gaze like the other babies in their playgroup. He thinks about how she seems most interested in the things that are close to her face, and he realizes he hasn't seen her focus on things that are further away. He isn't sure if this is typical for her age. Her dad wonders, is she just taking her time? Or could she be having trouble seeing what we're looking at? He's unsure if this is normal or not, but Maya can't tell him what's going on either. So he decides to bring it up at her next well child checkup just to be safe. Knowing your child and understanding developmental milestones can help you recognize potential areas of concern. Children are not likely to tell us if their vision is blurry. The children pictured here lack the language skills to tell us a lot of things, but even older children aren't likely to mention vision issues. A child is still getting used to their bodies and the world, and they may not be aware that something isn't quite right. One of the most important things for families to know after a child is diagnosed with vision differences is that you are not alone. In Illinois, we have support through the Illinois Early Learning Project, the Illinois Service Resource Center, or the ISRC, and the Illinois School for the Visually Impaired, and many, many more. Here we have a list that we have compiled for the Early Years Project of resources. Feel free to access that at any point. And remember, passing a vision screening doesn't mean your child's eyesight is perfect or will stay the same forever. It just means no problems were found with the screening that they did at that particular time. If you have concerns about your child's development, consider reaching out to your pediatrician, optometrist, early intervention specialist, or a developmental pediatrician for more guidance. Even if your child passes a vision screening, it doesn't mean that an issue doesn't exist or won't ever come up. It's important to still keep an eye on your child and the developmental milestones. Early action makes a big difference. This project was brought to you by Illinois Hands and Voices Guide by Your Side and Illinois Early Hearing Detection and Intervention, or EDI. Please take a moment to take our brief survey. Thank you so much.